Greetings and welcome back to the Galley of the Sun. Today we're going to do another classic comfort food, but give it a Southwest Galley of the Sun twist. So, chicken and dumplings. They were invented around the time of the Depression. Somewhere in the South to... where the f*** are we from? Somewhere in the South or Midwest. It's also said to have French-Canadian roots, which could put it in the region of Louisiana. Regardless, the dish is fantastic, but we're going to do our damnedest to make it a little bit better. Today, we're making hatch green chili chicken and dumplings. So let's get started. First thing I'm going to do, and all the ingredients and their amounts are down below. I'm going to put 48 ounces of chicken stock into this big chicken pot behind me. I don't do English today. I'm going to put 48 ounces of chicken stock into that big stock pot behind me. I'm going to add a can of evaporated milk, and then it depends what you can find. For some crazy reason, we can't find chicken quarters down here. Yeah, it's weird. So if you have chicken quarters, 6 chicken quarters. I have some chicken thighs, I think about 9 or 10 of them. That's what's going in. Now, very important, bone in, skin on. Why? Because the bone is going to give some flavor to that broth, and also the fat that's between the skin and the meat is going to render off and give us some more flavor. So that's why we're doing it this way. A lot of chicken and dumpling recipes out there will have you use already pre-cooked shredded chicken. Oh, nay, moose breath. No. We're not taking the easy way out. We want maximum flavor. All right, let's get it going. Chicken stock in. Our evaporated milk. And our chicken thighs from Costco. All right, I'm going to bring that to a boil, then knock it down to a simmer. I'm going to cover it and let it go for about 20 minutes. What we're looking for is our chicken hitting an internal temperature of about 165 degrees. Then we go on to the next step. We'll see you then. All righty, so our chicken has been in the stock simmering away for the last 20 minutes. Now we're going to remove that. We're going to set our chicken aside. Get the chicken over here so it can cool. And then we can get the meat off the bones. We'll get our stock off the heat. And then work with our vegetables in a Dutch oven. Got the Dutch oven on medium heat now. And we're gonna melt 6 tablespoons of butter. All right, our butter's all melted. Now goes in our carrots, our onions, and our celery. And we're gonna cook those for about 5 to 6 minutes until they soften up a bit. All right, as these vegetables are cooking, the director is removing the chicken from the bones, throwing the skin away, getting that all in good chicken and dumplings sized chicken pieces. We'll be adding that back in soon. All right, I'm happy where my vegetables are. In goes the garlic. Very key ingredient. We're gonna let that go for about a minute. Okay, after about a minute, we'll take the vegetables off the heat. We will put our stock back on the heat, and the vegetables go into the stock. And our entire pound of diced, fire-roasted hatch green chilies. Damn it, I screwed that up. Okay, what should have happened is when I still had the vegetables together, I should have added these 3 tablespoons of flour. And by the way, this is gluten-free flour to make the director happy. That should have been added to the vegetables and then this added. What I'm going to do is I'm going to slowly add this and whisk it in to my broth here. So don't do it like me. Follow the directions on the recipe. It's going to be okay. I can feel it. All right, that looks successful. No lumps seen. Now the chicken goes back in here. Except for the chicken that just hit the floor. Cats will love it.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna bring that to a simmer as we make our dumplings. Hashtag fake news, our black pepper. We're gonna add our 2 teaspoons of black pepper to our broth. Get that all mixed in. Then we'll start on the dumplings. Oh, Smelling incredible. Okay, this part is not in the recipe. Here's where you can make a judgment call. There is a ton of different ways to do chicken and dumplings. One of the ways is making it so thick that you end up eating it with a fork. Some people like it that way. Some people like it more soupy. So at this point, take a look at your broth, see where you are, and decide what you want to do. Do you want to leave it how it is and make it more thick? Or would you like it more like a soup? And that's how I like it. So I'm going to add, let's say I'm going to add about a pint of water to this and thin it down a little bit. All right, so as the soup is going now, let's get our dumplings together. So first of all, we're going to take 2 cups of flour, and again, I'm using gluten-free flour. Our salt and pepper, our thyme, and our baking powder. Whisk all that together. Now we're going to make a little well in the center of this and add our milk and butter. And then we're going to combine this until we have a dough. If it looks too dry to you, you can always add more milk. Now we're going to bring that together. I think we're going to be good. All right, I'm a hands-on guy. It sure feels like dumplings. All right, now we're going to use a cookie scoop and start adding our dumplings to the broth. Don't add them all in the same spot. Move them around in the pot. All right, if they don't submerge on their own, then make sure you get them under the soup level a little bit. And now we're going to bring our soup to a simmer and let it go for about 15 minutes and get those dumplings cooked. All right, so the dumplings have been going for 15 minutes. It's time to get this out and of course let it cool a little bit because it's lava hot. But before we do that, if you like what you saw today, make sure you hit that like button. It really helps us out if you leave a comment. How do you like your chicken and dumplings? Do you like chicken and dumplings? What's your favorite comfort food? Where are you from? Doesn't matter. Give us a comment. We like those.
Yeah.
All right, let's get this dished up and we'll get the director over here and let us know whether or not we did it right. All right, so the director's put away some chicken and dumplings in her day.
Yes.
So she will know whether or not we hit it or not. It'll be interesting to see. This is the first time we've had chicken and dumplings with hatch green chilies. Okay, it's freaking hot.
Very good.
Okay, did the hatch green chilies add a lot to it? I mean, that was an entire pound that we put in there.
Give it a little bit of heat.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's a little spicy?
Not spicy, but you can taste the bite.
Awesome.
It definitely has the pepper flavor.
So do you think that's better than just regular chicken and dumplings? Was it a good addition?
Yes.
Oh, fantastic. There you go. We've got the judgment. She don't lie. All right. So thank you so much for joining us today. And you know what? We really, really appreciate you. In the immortal words of the great poets of South Africa, known as Die Antwood, me think you freaky, and I like you a lot. Fair winds and following seas.